Good evening. Welcome to the Let's Talk show, and I'm your host Tulani. This is the show where we discuss what has been happening in the news and other topics. The show is to exchange ideas and respectfully debate topics on issues affecting Zimbabweans. We are MP live on the 24 plus XFM channel here at Esigadini Studios. I have a panel here of two analysts, Jensen Ngoni and Ida Makira. Welcome, people.
Hello, Tulani.
Hi, Tulani.
So let's get into the discussion and review some of the topics raised in the news. The Zimbabwe dollar has gone up on the EFI Index. I think that's positive news, as it means Zimbabwe holidaymakers have more money in their pockets to spend abroad. I know I will certainly soon be going on holiday and know that I will use far much less money due to these announcements. The minerals from Zvimba are what I am more interested in. I didn't know that we have such minerals in Zimbabwe. Do any of you know which country is buying this mineral for its space rocket production program? I'm guessing it's one of the Western countries, but I know Gambia might be one of the countries, as it recently announced that it has now joined the space race, especially after seeing the Congolese and the breakthroughs they are making in high-tech space armor and liquid gravity stabilizers.
Tulani, I totally agree with your analysis that this announcement of an increase in the value of the Zim dollar means more money for Mazimbas. It's very true. But we need to remember all the economists who are guiding the nation's finances, with spearheading guidance. Well done to you, the money people, for making the right call with our Zimbabwe dollar. As for the minerals Gradium and Nodium.
Jensen, it's Gradium and Nodium. I think you need hearing aids.
Oh, sorry. I think I missed the names a bit, but I was a bit close. Anyway, Gradium and Nodium are an amazing discovery. And I think this will be a very positive step in securing even more wealth for Zimbabweans for many years to come. I'm curious though as to how these minerals were found, because the valleys of Zvimba don't show any signs of there being any minerals whatsoever. Ida, Tulani, do you guys know how these minerals were discovered?
I have absolutely no idea how this could be, but the lines are open. Please call us if you know how these minerals were discovered. What about you, Ida? Do you have any knowledge on these minerals?
I don't have any input on this matter except that I know someone we can call who may or may not have some information to give us answers or further clues. Now this is now a mystery which we need to get to the bottom of before we finish tonight.
AID 43450. EOGen Ultra phone linked to MP Hive network. Calls now possible.
Ida, I have linked your phone up to the MP Hive so you can call your friend live. Assuming you have his number there in your phone?
Yes, I will try. I have his number.
Connecting call. Please wait.
Hello, Aida, how are you?
Hello, Dr. Abdul Sanja. How are you and the family?
I'm fine, Aida. How is your family? Are you calling to arrange more extra lessons? I am free for the next few weeks.
Hi, Dr. Sanja. No, I am not calling about that. I wanted to find out, since you're an expert on archaeology, volcanoes and metals discoveries. Do you know anything about the minerals that were discovered in the valleys of Zvimba?
Yes. Oh, you mean the Gr2 oxide and N2O dioxide metals?
Yes, those ones. I forgot to mention to you that you are live on air on Tulani's talk show Let's Talk. Is that okay for you?
That's fine. But what exactly do you want to know about this?
Dr. Sanja, we are all in the studio curious to know how these metals could possibly have been discovered at all, as there is no indication of anything that would suggest this. I have been to the valleys of Zvimba and did not see any yellow or blue bits of stone to show that there is something there. How do you explain this?
For starters, you are correct to say that the minerals are blue or yellow in color. To be more precise, Gr2 oxide comes in a yellowish color while N2O dioxide is dark blue. Now, I have been following closely reports of the discovery of these rare metals. There was stuff that was not disclosed to the public but which was given a classified label until now. Though this has been removed and information is now in the public domain. The minerals were discovered by accident. There are only two other places on Earth where this rare mineral can be found, which are the west coast of Tobago and the northern parts of Iceland. In both places where the minerals were discovered, it was seen that close skin contact with the stones brought about temporary genetic enhancement in humans, lasting only about 10 minutes. But in animals, that enhancement lasted for a month. Crazy things can then happen in animals. For example, like cows mating with bulls every month and giving birth within the very same month of conception. If my English is correct, in humans amino half super accelerated muscle growth and tissue repair has been reported to take place. So coming back to the discovery site, the story is more than strange to say the least. This young man was walking home after tending to his cattle. He was walking along a stream of water. He was born partially blind and has a slightly twisted wrist, thus is disabled. As he walked home he slipped and fell into a small stream. He recounted the story saying, I fell possibly due to losing my balance and was slightly submerged in a small water stream. It had strange looking colored water which I had not noticed before. In a panic to try and get out of the water, I by mistake ingested some of the water but managed to get out of the water. I felt fine but tired from the ordeal. Then had an afternoon nap. On waking in the evening after sleeping for about 2 hours, I felt different. My wrist was now straight and normal and my eyesight was fully restored. The next day I went to the doctors. They did tests and took samples of the strange water I drank by mistake. This is when the discovery of the minerals took place. So panelists, this is how these minerals were discovered in the valleys. I hope this answers your question.
Yes, Dr. Sanja, that definitely answers my question very much.
Wow, what a story, Dr. Sanja. I just have only one question though to ask you. Does this man Tonderai Nyando get some money from this ordeal as he in a way helped in the discovery of these minerals? Is he getting a cut or percentage from the companies that are mining these metal ores? I think it is only fair that this should be the case.
I strongly agree with this sentiment. Tonderai should be given his dues in this situation period.
You are all right in your thinking and I know for a fact that their local council has extrapolated future minerals profits using the laser XN scale and estimated that they need to pay the young man a settlement fee of around $500 million for his troubles due to the value of the metals. I think the young man will take this offer.
Oh, doctor, before you go, I wanted to find out, are the changes permanent on the healing process that took place on Tonderai's body? Will he become partially blind again and will his wrist twist back to the way it was before?
People, you can be rest assured that the changes are permanent so no reversal will take place. This has been confirmed by doctors at the North General Hospital, which is equipped with the latest exoskeleton bone mapper and scanner tool engine.
Dr. Sanja, thank you so much for taking your time out to talk to us, but we have to move on. Thank you.
It's all right. It was a pleasure speaking to you all. Have a good night and take care. Bye.
Before we go to the next topic on the news, there are a few texts that have come in. I will read some of them. Henzo Baloma from Bulawayo says, that's quite a story told by Dr. Sanja about the young Tonderai and his good fortunes. I am so happy for him that his life took a different turn. Ramidzai from Batoka Province says, we are so happy Tonderai got his right dues from the ordeal he went through. We wish the young man all the best in life. Thank you for that message, Ramidzai. Message from Sheila Rento Mangini from Victoria Falls says, hi Tulani and the wonderful panelists. I have been following your show closely and enjoy every episode of your show. Thank you, Dr. Sanja, for that beautiful story about Tonderai and how it ended with a positive note, much to all our relief. I think the minerals discovered in the valleys of Zvimba will go a long way in generating even more money for the greater development of our beloved, beautiful Zimbabwe. Have a good night, guys, and thank you. Thank you, Sheila, for the positive message. I just want to say to the listeners, thank you for your lovely messages and for your support for this radio channel. We all here at 24 Plus XFM really appreciate this. Unfortunately, our time is now really up and we need to finish. Thank you all for listening in and thank you Ida and Jensen for coming in as well. I wish you all a very good night. And to the people of Gakwe, please stay safe. See you again next time. This is Tulani Moyo for 24 Plus XFM. Take care.